Welcome back to the Citizen Channel player rating show for City 5, Burnley 1. Yes, it didn't look like that at one stage, did it? But match day 6, 3 p.m. on the 27th of September. So all good. I'll have a look at Simon Bukowski thought, what I thought on this. I've not had a chance to watch the game back. I've just got in now and I'm at Manchester Airport in about 7.5 hours. So I'm trying to just doing this before I try and get some sleep. So here we go. We'll go with the player ratings. Please, guys, give that like button a smash, please. That'd be wonderful. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not already done so. That'd be great. And of course, if you do have a hype button on YouTube, give it a press. I know some people do, some people don't. Some people ask me where the hell it is, and I'm the same myself. A couple of my laptops have got one, but my phone and my tablet don't have a hype button, so I'm a bit confused because it's all the same YouTube account. So I don't know. Anyway, if you can find it, spread the love, guys. That'd be wonderful. It helps the algorithms, helps support the channel, etc. Fantastic. Right, let's get on with this. Donnarumma. Simon Bukowski said about Donnarumma, made a decent save. Yeah, one I'd expect him to make. Couldn't do much for the goal. Largely a spectator with City dominating the ball. Well, I assume he couldn't do much with the goal. I've not watched it back. It was up the other end. Didn't get a great view of it. I believe Diaz went in off Diaz, although he was getting a blame from a couple of people. But some of the people said he didn't know much about it. But it's given him a 7, Simon. I think Simon's been very generous these days. I mean, he made a save that he probably expected to make. I'm just going to give him a 6 as an okay game. I don't think he's worth a 7. His actual goals prevented was minus 0.39, his goals prevented ratio. So that's a negative. So that's not great, is it? He made 1 save. He had 21 touches, according to SofaScore. 16 out of 18 of his passes were accurate, so that's okay. 2 out of 4 long balls were accurate. Yeah, I can't give Donnarumma more than a 6. Please, guys, let us know what you think as well about all these ratings. I think me and Simon generally agree, but slightly different on some. Nunes, Simon said, could have done better for the goal. I have no idea. But then scored one and made another to give City the win. He gave him a 7, so allowing for the fact he should have done better for the goal. That's a good score, isn't it? If he is culpable for it, and I said I'll go off what I'm being told, then I've give him a 6.5 because I thought he had a good second half. I thought it was okay, but I'll knock half. I'm not going to give him a full point extra on 6 if he's culpable for the goal. So I'll give him a 6.5. 3 clearances. I'll look at some of his stats. So that might change my mind actually. 3 clearances, 1 block shot. He had 1 ground duel that he didn't win. He won 1 out of 3 aerial duels, lost possession 14 times. Now, there's worse than that to come, I tell you. Fouls 1, touches 107 with an 87% pass accuracy, 75 out of 86. 1 accurate cross out of 1. 1 accurate long ball out of 6. Shots on target 1, shots off target 1. Dribble attempts none out of 1. So I think I'll stick with the first score I thought of on that one. It doesn't. I think the stats don't show anything else, so you'll be surprised at a couple coming up later on. Diaz, Simon says, seems to save his best performances for the bigger games. Not getting close enough to Anthony and being troubled by Foster's pace today. So he's given him a 6. Yeah, I thought it was okay. Said the goal apparently went in off him. Was he to blame? I'm not too sure, but I didn't see anything outstanding, so I'm just going to give him a 6 as well. According to SofaScore, he made 4 clearances, 1 interception, 1 tackle. He won 2 out of 3 ground duels. He won 1 out of 1 aerial duels. He lost possession just 3 times, which isn't bad. Although a defender, you don't want to lose possession at all, do you? 1 foul was foul once, 92 touches with a 96% accuracy. He tried 1 long ball that failed miserably. I thought it was all right based on it. The stats don't say he had a particularly bad game, did he? Gavardio, Simon said, didn't have much to worry about defensively and stuck it up for Haaland. Stuck it up for Haaland. That's good English, Simon. And then back post for the second goal. He's given him a 7. Yeah, I thought he was probably more noticeable than Diaz because he did play that more forward role. I thought it was okay. I'd give him a 6.5. He made 5 clearances, so he was involved at the back. 1 block shot. He won none out of 3 aerial duels. He lost possession 6 times, 86 touches with a 93% pass accuracy, 67 out of 72. 2 key passes. 1 accurate cross out of 1 accurate long ball out of 2, and he blocked 2 shots. Yeah, so yeah, I'll stick with my 6.5. I mean, I'll say Simon's been generous today again, but I'll stick with that. O'Reilly, Simon said, a nice partnership with Doku down the left. That was City's most productive means of attack. Again, he's getting stuck on 7, Simon, isn't he? 7 for O'Reilly. I don't think he was that worried too much defensively today. I think he must enjoy having Doku around because you just give it to him and let him get on with it, can't he? Which is nice, easy business, isn't it? I've given him half less than Simon. I've only given him a 6.5. Let's have a look at some of his stats. He blocked 2 shots, 2 interceptions, 4 tackles. He won 5 out of 9 ground duels, which is okay, but his aerial duels 1 out of 9. He's a big lad, isn't he? He's only winning 1 out of 9. I know Burnley are a big physical team. And what about this? Lost possession 17 times. There's worse to come, guys. There's worse than that. 1 foul, 78 touches with a 78% accuracy, 38 out of 49. 2 key passes, 1 out of 2 accurate crosses, none out of 4 long balls were accurate. 1 shot blocked. And 1 dribble attempt was successful. So, yeah, what score did he give him? A 6? Yeah, I'm certainly not going to give him a 7. I think 6.5 is a bit generous, but sometimes the stats can prove all sorts of things, can't they? You certainly don't tie in with the game you watch half the time. Gonzalez, Simon said it's tough being held to Rodri standards. Of course it is, but it felt like Gonzalez didn't give City the control they need. Give him a 6. Now, this is where I probably do differ to Simon a little bit. I'm not even put my score here, but I know what I thought. I put 7. Yeah, I've given him a 7. I thought he had a fair game in the engine room. He was coming back and picking the ball up from defence. It was okay going forward, not fantastic, but I thought it was worth a 7. Let's see what his stats say. 94 touches with a 91% pass accuracy, 77 out of 85. 2 key passes, 2 out of 4 long balls were accurate. He created 1 big chance. He had 1 blocked shot. He made 1 successful dribble attempt out of 1. He won all 3 of his ground duels. He won all 4 of his aerial duels. He lost possession just 8 times, which is pretty good. Was fouled once and made 3 clearances. In fact, I'm really making man of the match, but he's definitely worth a 7. I think Simon's been a bit harsh with a 6. I thought he had a very good game, Gonzalez. And for once, the stats sort of back that up. On to Reinders. Some nice runs, said Simon. They nearly came to something, but ultimately couldn't influence the game. Simon gave him a 6. Yeah, I didn't think he was very effective today. I thought he was okay, but yeah, a bit on the periphery for me. And I give him a 6 as well. He has 71 touches with a 91% pass accuracy, 52 out of 57. He had 1 cross that wasn't accurate. He made 1 long ball forward that was accurate, 1 out of 1. 1 shot on target, 1 shot off target, 1 shot blocked. 3 out of 4 dribble attempts were successful. Ground duels 4 out of 7. Lost possession 9 times. 1 clearance, 1 interception, and 1 tackle. Yeah, it was all right. It was all right, but I think 6 is fair enough for Reinders. Let me know what you think, guys, on these. On to the guy who's doing pretty well at the moment, isn't he? Foden. Simon says similar to Reinders, he at least put the pressure on for the opening goal, but nothing after came off for him. Yeah, I thought it was lively. He's given a 7 though, Simon. He's been generous. I think he's got his mojo back. Yeah, I mean, again, I forgot to put the score down here. You can tell I'm in a rush, can't you? I give him a 7 as well. I thought he was one of our better players today. Again, he may have his little mojo back, I said, for this one. He had 80 touches. 84% pass accuracy, 53 out of 63, 3 key passes, 3 accurate crosses out of 11. Yeah, I mean, this set-piece coach that we had looked okay at first, didn't he? We're getting a bit samey now, aren't we, with our set-pieces? Anyway, 3 out of 11 crosses were accurate, 1 out of 2 long balls were accurate, 1 dribble attempt was successful. He won 2 out of 4 ground duels. He didn't win just 1 aerial duel. He lost possession 20 times, so perhaps he wasn't a 7, but that's a lot. Fouls 1, was fouled once, and he fouled himself once. Block shots 1. So yeah, that lost possession's a lot. All right, he's up the sharp end where he's getting involved, but it does sound a bit of a lot. But we'll stick with the 7s. We'll stick with the 7s for Foden because he's doing okay at the moment, isn't he? Doku, Simon says, City's best player by a distance, constantly causing problems down the left side and threatening the goal. A deserved assist at the end. He's given him a 9. That's pretty good, isn't it? A 9. Again, I've not put down what I'm going to give him. I think I give him a little bit less. I give him an 8.5. I just thought it was another excellent display. And it was one of those displays that if you hadn't got that assist near the end, you would be thinking, well, yeah, but no end product. But he did really well. Poor Kyle Walker went through the ringer a little bit with him. Kyle Walker got the better of him, I think, a couple of times. But we'll see in a minute on the stats. The stats are quite staggering for Doku. And I think he worked hard. So I'll give him an 8.5. I thought it's thoroughly deserved that. I thoroughly deserved getting the assist at the end. Simon gave him a 9, as I said. He had 72 touches, 36 out of 42 passes were accurate, 86%. He made 3 key passes, 2 out of 5 accurate crosses, 2 out of 2 long balls were accurate, 1 big chance created, 3 shots on target, 7 successful dribble attempts out of 12, that's pretty good, 1 big chance missed. Ground duels won just 9 of 17, again, doesn't sound much, but he's winning over half of them, that's not bad. Aerial duels, he won 1 out of 1. He lost possession 18 times, so yeah, it's still a lot, right? It's not as many as not as many as 20, but 18 times. Fouls won, was fouled twice, made 1 tackle. Yeah, it's a lot of lost possession, but there's a lot of effort put in, isn't there? Dogu saw, we'll get on to Savvy in a minute, but Dogu saw a lot more of the ball than Savvy, although Savvy's stats don't look that bad. That shows you about stats, isn't it? We'll go on to Savvy now. Simon said, looked bright in the quick start by City, but swiftly faded out of the game, was taken off early. Give him a 6. I give him a 6 as well. I wasn't surprised Pep went 2 wingers with they've still got crucial players injured at the moment. But again, he was put in the shadow by the guy on the other side. But his stats aren't bad. Only 34 touches, so less than half of what Doku had. His accurate passes were better, 20 out of 22, 91%. He had just had 1 cross that was not accurate. He had 1 shot off target. Dribble attempts, 1 out of 2. Ground duels, he won 3 out of 5. He lost possession just 6 times. Was fouled twice, offside once. So yeah, it's just a quieter game, but his stats aren't that bad. But compared to Doku, percentage-wise, they're probably better than Doku's. But that's just shows how odd these things can be. On to Haaland. Simon said some poor efforts on goal in the first half, improved slightly by the header to set up the second goal and the late strike. So he's given him an 8. Yes, I'd agree with the 8. I think he was on course for a solid 6 until that late great header back, of course, for the assist. I thought that was excellent. The first half, he tried hard but didn't get anything. Of course, then two goals. So what can you? That's what he's there for, isn't it? So 8 out of 10 for me as well. Let's have a look at his stats. 3 shots on target, 3 shots off target, 1 shot blocked, 1 big chance missed, 24 touches with a 67% pass accuracy. It's only 8 out of 12. 2 key passes, 1 big chance created. He had 1 ground duel which he lost. Aerial duels, he won both of them, 2 out of 2. He lost possession just 5 times, which is fine. 2 clearances, so he's doing his defending bit as well. Yeah, I think 8's fair enough. On to the subs where they were worth looking at. Bob for Savvy, of course, got just over half an hour. Nearly scored the third and offered something different, said Simon. Give him a 7. Yeah, I've done the same, although I've not put it down here. I'll give him a 7 as well. I thought it was unlucky not to get the goal. We thought he'd scored it up our end. I think the commentator at the ground thought he'd scored it as well. But yeah, I think he did more in his 30 minutes or so than poor Savvy did all game. But does that, is he going to be an impact sub? Because he's not been great when he's been on from the start recently. So yeah, but he won't do him any harm, will he? He had 18 touches. 14 out of 15 passes were accurate, 93%. 1 cross accurate out of 1. He had 1 long ball that wasn't accurate. He didn't win any of his 3 ground duels. He lost possession 3 times, was dribbled past once. So I think 7 might be a bit kind. I should perhaps not. I'd give it now. I probably would have gone back and give that 6.5 for Bob. But I think, as I say, he thoroughly deserved that goal as his goal, not an own goal, I think. Aki, the only one we've really looked at for score again now with. He was on for 20-odd minutes. A pleasingly quiet end to the game, said Simon. Give him a 6. Yeah, it wasn't long enough for me to score. I remember him doing 1 dodgy pass. I think he did a couple according to the stats. But Aki's Aki, isn't he? He won 1 out of 2 aerial duels. Lost possession twice. Probably the 2 ones I noticed. 16 touches. 13 out of 15 accurate passes, 87%, 1 key pass, just 1 accurate long ball out of 2, and 1 shot off target. And the others, yeah, no sofa score stats, who weren't on the pitch long enough. Bernardo, of course, for Reinders, 83 minutes. That was a quick run out, said Simon, for 6. And Lewis for O'Reilly came out left back, and he got a 6 as well. So there's a 4. I thought we had 5 subs. Did we have 5 subs? Bob for Savvy, Aki for Gvardiol, Bernardo Silva and Lewis. 4. I thought we had 5. Anyway, doesn't matter, does it, at the end of the day? I can't go back and check now, guys. Bear with me. So, anyway, there you go. There's the player ratings. Let me know yours, guys. As I said, I'll be away for a few days now after this. I will try and get a story of the game out, but at the earliest will be Monday, as I'm recording this on the Saturday evening. So, and of course, there's always vlogs out during the next few days while I'm out of the country. But there's history stuff and match day specials, stuff like that. And of course, I'll try and do a player ratings at least, if not story of the game, for the Monaco and Brentford games, which are obviously I'll find somewhere to watch them if I can't watch them on my own laptop in the hotel hopefully in the sun. Although it's nice for about till halfway through, and then it's a bit of rain, then it goes nice again. So we'll see anyway. But it'll be warm rain at least. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please let us know your thoughts. Let us know your ratings. Keep pressing those buttons. That's wonderful. If you want to contact me, you can do through YouTube or through my various socials, and if you want to know how to do that, or you just want to help support the channel, if you like the content, all I ever ask you to do is stay watching and listening.
Thanks for that, guys. Hope you enjoyed the feature anyway, and please, if you can, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, that'd be wonderful. And if you're not already a subscriber, it'd be great if you could subscribe. It's absolutely free. Also, check out all my social media links. I'll be in the description and comments below if you want to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, X, Facebook. We can chat on there and do all things City, of course. Also, if you're into film and TV, don't forget a lot of this channel is film and TV stuff. I love me film and TV like I do City. So if you're into that, have a look. Or if you know someone who might not be that bothered about the football but likes film and TV, give them a kick in my direction. I'll be very grateful. And special thanks as ever to supporters of the channel. Piat6505, they've got a little eBay shop selling film and TV memorabilia mainly, including books, magazines, posters, lots of posters, and they do have some City stuff as well that they've purloined off me over time, so there'll be a few bits and pieces, probably more going on as well. So have a look at Piat6505 on eBay. And yes, if you do go onto eBay, and if you remember, we do have memberships, 99p a month. You get early access to all my vlogs, so as soon as I do them, you get them. Sometimes it could be months before they're published generally, so a lot of the history stuff, so you have access. The membership gives you access to that. It gives you 10% extra off at Piat6505 if you want to buy any of that memorabilia. That's all that you can actually gain that from being a member. And support the channel. That's a great way of supporting the channel, of course, like watching the ads on the original thing that you've seen now, my original feature. That'd be fantastic. So yeah, also before we go, podcasts. If you like your podcasts, I do a podcast with Mike Long in South Korea. It's called Bolt from the Blue, in our 8th season. Yeah, we've had some good fun on there. We're trying to have a bit of humour, generally look at City's games as and when we play them, have a look back. So please check out that. It's on Soundcloud, Spotify, all good places you get your podcasts from. There you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed everything about this feature, and you didn't mind me asking you about this at the end. And please, all I ever ask for you is to stay safe, everyone, especially you Blues.